Get a good shot of doing this. I don't know how well this is going to turn out, but this is regripping my clubs 101. It has been years since I worked on a golf course that I've regripped a club, but we're going to try it and see how it works today. First part is cutting off your old grip. I use a hook bill knife and then pull this off like this. And this is absolutely amazing. Hardly ever does the tape come off with the grip. As you can see right here, most of the tape came off with the grip. Most of the time, all of this is stuck to the shaft, and you'll spend 20 or 30 minutes just getting all of that tape off of there. We've got a little bit here on the end that we're going to have to get off, and what I like to do is just take a little scraper and go right there and scrape this right here. For those of you that know anything about golf, you will see, since I'm 6'6", this right here is a 1-inch extension that they put at the end of the shaft to extend my club or shaft length 1 inch longer than normal. And then all I do here is, once I've got the grip off, I'll turn this just to make sure that there's no other tape on it nowhere. And that looks good. So then I will turn the club where the club is facing straight up and down. It is imperative that that is straight up and down when I get ready to put this new grip on. I fasten it down in the vise good and tight so it does not move. I recheck and make sure my alignment is right. Then I take a rag that's got a little bit of mineral spirits on it, odorless mineral spirits, and I just clean this shaft really good. Make sure there is nothing on this shaft. You want to get it as clean as you possibly can. And then I take a clean paper towel and I wipe all of this off where the mineral spirits were. And that is how you take a grip off of a club. And now we are ready for the new grip to go on. Checking my club again, making sure it's pointing straight up in the air. The next part is putting grip tape on. Now what I like to do, they will tell you in the instructions that you need a 1/4 inch of grip tape sticking over the end of your club. I like to pre-mark mine. I hope you can see the line that I've drawn for the 1/4 inch. Now when putting this tape on, you got to remember that this shaft is larger. The diameter is bigger on this end, and as it goes down, it gets smaller. So as you get down here on the shaft, your tape will overlap itself, and it will not overlap up here. So what I do is I pull the tape off to sticky off the tape. I get my 1/4 inch lined up on the shaft. And then I try to go down the shaft as straight as I can, leaving the same amount of shaft sticking up above the tape. And then just real gently, I just take my thumbs and roll this right on around. Making sure there are no creases in it anywhere. You do not want creases in your tape. And here you will see what I was talking about, the shaft being larger at this end than it is the other. Right here I'm just squeezing the tape together to try to get it to match and come together. Just gently, not getting in any hurry here, because this is a very important part of your grip staying in place when you're playing golf. You do all the work here. That way when you're on the course, you don't have to worry about your grip slipping or coming off or sliding or getting out of alignment. You don't have to worry about your grips feeling funny, like there's something inside of there knotted up. That's why you take your time here when you're putting this tape on, to make sure everything is smooth. You can see how the tape overlapped maybe 1/8 of an inch right here. And by the time I get to right here, it's meeting up just about right. And then what I do on this end, let me make sure I got all this out of there. What I do on this end is I just fold this over. And the purpose of this is to keep any of the solvent or the mineral spirits that you're using. If you use mineral spirits, use the odorless mineral spirits. That way you don't have the smell in your grips. And that looks pretty good. Just take my hand, run over that tape. Make sure everything's smoothed out good, and that looks good. Now I'll get my grip. The grips that I'm using is a Wind Dry-Tech grip, and they all come individually wrapped. And these are the oversized grips. I'll leave them in their package until I'm right ready to put them on. What I do now is the hole in the grip, I put my finger over the hole. Hope my phone don't fall, because I've got the solvent holding my phone in place. And then I come to the end of it, and I squirt quite a bit down in there. I want a lot in there. And then all I'm doing is just making sure that that's all in that grip. Then take my finger off the hole, and any of the excess will fall on the grip tape. That's what helped activate it. And I even like coming through here and spraying the grip tape liberally, checking my club, making sure it's straight up. Lining, I come in from the bottom side. I start that in place, and then I slide the grip in place. Then I check alignment. While that is still wet, you can align it and make sure that your alignment is right. I've got my alignment mark right there. I look down and make sure that it's right where I want it. And it is. Everything is looking good. And that's how I re-grip a golf club. Thank you for watching.